Camp is transformational, and it's transformational for anyone who goes, regardless of their health condition, especially so for these kids who've been challenged with a serious medical setback.
These are kids who have lost out on so many childhood experiences already, and to be able to give back a true camp experience where they're outside, they're with their peers, they're with people who understand what it feels like to have a chronic illness, I think it's an incredible gift.
North Star Reach means helping children that have very serious health problems live a normal life, being able to go to camp, being with their friends that are in the same situation they are, and finding out they're not so different.
The initial cost to build the camp was significant, but the camp is free to kids and their families, and at $2,500 a camper, it's still significant cost to maintain and run camp every year, and there's even more need now to continually raise money to be able to send these kids to camp.
When I found out that I had sickle cell, I was relieved. That was the first thing I felt because I wasn't crazy anymore. I had grown up telling people, this hurts, and people would look at me like I was insane because I had no marks on me, no bruises. I went and I was kind of nervous, but as soon as I hit the cabin and we all sat down and we all mentioned our names and what we had, it was more sudden because I wasn't the only person there that knew what pain was like.
This disease affects our whole family, and so what's wonderful about having them go to camp is that Blake and Madison get to participate in something that most kids, normal children without a diagnosis, can participate in. And what's wonderful is that they're able to go to this camp, be with other children with the same diagnosis, so they're able to form a bond then, but then they're also able to just be normal. They don't have to worry about medication, conditions, and then as parents, we didn't have to worry about it. I think that was the part that was the best for us.
We provide an important healing aspect for children who come to camp. The hospitals are amazing at providing cures, and then the children are sent back home to their communities, to their peer groups, to their families, and expected to just integrate. And I think that camp really provides a healing bridge that helps kids return to normalcy, meet other children who've gone through similar challenges, and really understand how to put their medical conditions in perspective.
When I left, I felt more free and more open, and like I had a weight taken off my shoulders, I guess.
What meant the most to my heart is that Blake, previous to this, had never wanted to do any type of support group or really talk to anyone else. And so to hear how he had gone and had bonded with these boys, it really meant so much in that the relationships that he was able to build in that short time, within that week time.
What a wonderful place to give if you're looking for things to do for people in your community. To be able to say, hey, you know, you've gone through this thing and you're going through this really rough time with your family, but here's a really nice place where you can have fun and be safe. What better gift can you give?
These are kids that have enough challenges and issues in their lives, and especially now that we've seen the impact that the camp has, it really is a no-brainer committing funds to the camp.
We're just getting started, and in order to maximize the impact we can have for children and their families going forward, we need to raise money to allow more and more children to come to camp. And we look forward to impacting and transforming the lives of thousands of children and their families each year at North Star Reach.
The money to know that we don't have to have that concern on top of all the other medical bills and all the other expenses we have on a daily basis, I mean, that is like a dream come true for a parent.
At that age, I started to find out what money really, really was. And I learned that what insurance was, and when I went to hospital, what it meant. So when I was able to go, I didn't feel guilty that I was costing money. I was going free of charge, and someone actually wanted to pay for it.
For those who think that maybe it doesn't make a difference, for them to know it truly makes a difference. And for every volunteer and for everyone who's a part of North Star that makes it possible that many more children will be able to come, because it's an opportunity that every child that desires to come, they should be able to have that opportunity.